Taylor Swift makes history as Opalite chart number 1. Taylor Swift has scored her 14th number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 as her hit Opalite finally reaches the top spot in its 20th week on the chart. Fans had kept faith that the track would reach number 1, despite stiff competition, and their patience paid off. The achievement ties Swift with Rihanna for the most Hot 100 leaders by a female artist in history. Only the Beatles with 20 and Mariah Carey with 19 remain ahead, marks that Swift seems well on her way to challenging. Opalite is the second chart-topping single from her latest album, The Life of a Showgirl, following The Fate of Ophelia, which spent 10 weeks at number 1. The song had initially debuted at number 2 during the album's release week and stayed a top 20 staple, largely thanks to streaming. Its official single release, paired with a music video on February 6th, pushed it over the edge to claim the crown. With this milestone, Swift continues to demonstrate her consistency and cultural impact, keeping fans engaged and chart-topping records firmly within reach. Dafoe accuses Taylor Swift of ripping off her music video. On February 12th, indie musician Gabby Gamberg publicly accused Taylor Swift of releasing a music video that closely resembles Dafoe's earlier work, drawing widespread online attention. Gamberg, who performs as Dafoe, said Swift's Opalite music video parallels Dafoe's April 2025 Quick Fix video. The Quick Fix clip promotes a spray of the same name, while Opalite markets an Opalite spray described as a relationship-saving potion. In a now-deleted video, Gamberg said, "It looks like a complete rip to me. It does not feel good," noting Swift's greater resources. Neither Swift's representatives nor Gamberg have commented further since initial outreach by media outlets. Travis Kelce retirement decision trending in clear direction. NFL Insider. Unlike last season, the Kansas City Chiefs offseason doesn't hinge on whether or not star tight end Travis Kelce will retire or return for another year or ride off into the sunset with fiancée Taylor Swift. But what Kelce ultimately decides to do is certainly one of the biggest storylines in KC again this year. The 36-year-old rebounded from the worst season statistically of his career in 2024 to lead the Chiefs in receptions, 76, yards, 851, and touchdowns, 5, last season, proving he's still a valuable piece of the team's passing attack. And with star quarterback Patrick Mahomes potentially missing the beginning of the 2026 season while recovering from an ACL injury, keeping a safety net like Kelce around may be what's best for business. There is communication, that's the main thing, head coach Andy Reid told reporters last week. That means people want to move forward. I think that's where Trav is. I'm not trying to put words in his mouth at all, and I try to give him some space here. He's been doing this a long time, and he can sort all that out as he goes forward. We're proceeding with that, and there is communication. Taylor Swift nabs 14th number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with Opalite. It's the second song off The Life of a Showgirl to reach the top spot. Click to expand the mega menu. Rolling Stone logo. Outshining. Taylor Swift nabs 14th number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with Opalite. It's the second song off The Life of a Showgirl to reach the top spot. By Maya Georgie. February 23, 2026. Taylor Swift in the Opalite music video. YouTube. Taylor Swift has danced her way to the top of the Billboard Hot 100 once again with Opalite. It marks the pop superstar's 14th song to reach number 1. With the achievement, Swift ties Rihanna for the third most number 1 songs on the Hot 100, behind only the Beatles and Mariah Carey. The track debuted at number 2 on the Hot 100 when it was released as part of Swift's 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl. Her lead single, The Fate of Ophelia, just came off a record-breaking run as her biggest hit, charting at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 10 weeks and marking the star's longest-running feat now that Opalite has reached number 1 as well. It's a defining moment in the legacy of her most divisive album to date. The only other time Swift has secured 2 chart-topping songs on the same album was for 2014's 1989. Opalite also reinforces Swift's unshakable chart dominance. The song marks the singer's 9th one to top the chart this decade. She leads as the artist with the most for the 2020s. According to Luminate via Billboard, the song drew 11.4 million official streams and sold 168,000, up 2,290%. In the U.S. the week of February 13th to 19th. Its success comes after Swift released CD singles, remixes, and vinyl versions of Opalite. Of the total sales, 144,000 were physical. Earlier this month, Swift shared a 90s throwback music video for the song. Notably, the pop superstar did not initially share the glittery visual on YouTube. Instead, she chose to premiere the Opalite video on two of the largest streaming platforms exclusively, Spotify and Apple Music. The move coincides with YouTube's decision to withdraw its data from Billboard charts following changes to the chart's methodology. Of course, neither music video for The Life of a Showgirl has had a traditional release. She premiered The Fate of Ophelia in theaters across the country as part of her album release parties in October. A few days after its premiere, the Opalite video was available on YouTube. Taylor Swift's Opalite reaches #1, putting her in a tie for third place for the most Hot 100 leaders ever. Taylor Swift fans kept Opalite alive that Opalite would become her 14th #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100, even though it faced some competitive headwinds in reaching the summit. The infectious bop came through, reaching the top in its 20th week on the chart, and moving Swift just a little bit closer to an all-time record. 13 has traditionally been Swift's lucky number, but so is 14. And so will be 15, and so on. With 14 career #1s, she now ties Rihanna for the most Hot 100 leaders in the history of the chart. Who's ahead of her? Only the Beatles, with 20 #1s, and Mariah Carey with 19, neither of those presenting anything like an insurmountable mark for someone as prolific as Swift. Opalite follows The Fate of Ophelia as her second #1 from the album, The Life of a Showgirl. Ophelia spent 10 weeks at #1. Opalite previously debuted at #2 during the week of the album's release and was always destined to register as the album's second most popular track. Since then, it had spent several weeks in the top 10 and was a mainstay of the top 20 based primarily on streaming demand. But it was not officially released as a single until the music video dropped on February 6th. Last week would have seemed like a prime time for Opalite to top the chart, based on all those immediate video streams. But it was kept out of a top position by the huge resurgence of Bad Bunny's catalog following his Super Bowl halftime appearance, among other factors. Perhaps seeing the Bad Bunny tsunami coming during that time frame, the biggest push for single sales was held back a week and came during this latest chart period. Ubiquitous for 4 months now among fans, the song had already peaked some time ago on Billboard's streaming chart. It falls to #17 on that register this week. So making it to #1 on the Hot 100 this week was much more reliant on increased radio play, as well as single sales. The radio airplay impressions for Opalite were up 17% this week to 58.9 million, after already taking a leap last week. The most substantial gain, though, was in sales. The single sold 168,000 copies this week, up 2,290%. Of those 168,000, Billboard and Luminate report, 144,000 were physical copies, representing a mix of 1 vinyl and 6 CD variants. Some of those editions had gone on sale in January, but did not count toward her tally till they shipped during this mid-February time frame. The sales tally for the single was impressive enough that Billboard reported it was the highly weekly sales for any song since Jason Aldean's "Try That in a Small Town" went viral and sold 175,000 downloads in a single week in August 2023. The number of streams for Opalite in this time frame was 11.4 million, down 20% from the week before. Swift probably would have had an easier path to hitting #1 a week earlier if Billboard had not recently instituted a rule change. The publication altered its playbook so that free YouTube streams no longer count in the calculation of a hit. That was presumably one reason why Swift gave Apple Music and Spotify Premium a 2-day exclusive on the Opalite video, to redirect fans to paid services whose totals still count toward the charts. Regardless, it all worked out for her, even if there was a week of delayed gratification for Swifties to enjoy their heroine getting her latest chart triumph. Nashville has a very strong presence at the top of the Hot 100 this week, if you count Swift, and you should, as a longtime mainstay and still a part-time resident. Following the former country queen at #1 is current country star Ella Langley at #2, as her smash, Houston, Texas, which recently peaked at the top of the chart, then took a dip, rose 2 spots from its number 4 position last week. Following those 2 songs are Olivia Dean's Man I Need at number 3 and Bad Bunny's DTMF, last week's leader, dipping a few spots to number 4. Bad Bunny also has 2 other songs remaining in the top 10 for a total of 3 after landing 4 there last week. Titi Mi Pregunto is at number 7 and Bail Inolvidable is at number 10. The number 5 song is Alex Warren's Ordinary, followed by Golden at number 7 and Swift's Ophelia, still affording her a second spot in the top 10 at number 8. Over on the Billboard 200 album chart, Bad Bunny was a holdover at number 1 with Debbie Trer Mas Photos, the second consecutive and 5th non-consecutive time that album reached the top. There were 2 new entries in the top 10, both from artists debuting more modestly with their current projects than they did with their previous albums. Brent Faiyaz debuted at number 6 with Icon, collecting 58,000 equivalent album units. His previous album, 2022's Wasteland, bowed at number 2 with 88,000 as its first-week tally. Charli XCX's soundtrack album 4, Wuthering Heights, entered at number 8, with 51,000 units. Even with an association with a hit movie, this more eclectic project was not expected to match debut numbers for her last album, the culturally phenomenal Brat, which bowed at number 3 in 2024 with 77,000 units. Pop icon just made music history with 14th number 1 hit. She's done it again. On Monday, February 23rd, Billboard confirmed that Taylor Swift's Opalite hit the number 1 spot on its Hot 100 chart, marking her 14th single to do so. Now, Swift is tied with Rihanna for the 3rd most Hot 100 number 1s ever behind the Beatles, 20, and Mariah Carey, 19. The track, which is featured on Swift's latest album, The Life of a Showgirl, was inspired by Swift's soon-to-be husband, Travis Kelce. When we go through something that doesn't work out, we oftentimes look at it as this major setback, like we've taken a step back, she said during an interview with Hits Radio. But I found that so many of those instances in my life can catapult you forward in growth, in wisdom, in perspective. Opalite is a song about forgiving yourself for having gone through something that didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. It's giving yourself permission to not have it all figured out or not marry the first person you ever dated, she continued. According to Billboard, Opalite is the 2nd song off of TLOAS to top the Hot 100 chart. The first being The Fate of Ophelia, which was a record for Swift as it stayed on top for 10 weeks. Opalite initially peaked at number 2 following its October 2025 release. Swiftie lit 101, Tampa Bay Eyes on Iran, Black History Month reprises. From folklore to tortured poets, USF students can take a classical look at Taylor Swift's lyrics. Florida Matters Live and Locals signs up for a closer look. There's no denying the popularity of Taylor Swift. Can't say the same about a somnolent English lit class, but a mashup of Tay-Tay and Shakespeare. Now that's a fearless idea. So goes the rising popularity of a University of South Florida class treating pop songs as poetry and lyrics as literature. One of the instructors tells us how the course has the eyes open of students who have enrolled. But before that, a USF security expert joins the show to discuss the risks, ripples, and local effects of a possible U.S. military strike on Iran. What's triggering the tension? Nuclear ambitions, street protests, or something deeper? It run out of time. Midnight, talks are still on tap. At the same time, the USS Gerald R. Ford is heading toward the Middle East to join the USS Abraham Lincoln Strike Group. Amid Washington's gunboat diplomacy, we unpack the military buildup President Trump's demands, CENTCOM's involvement, and what a strike could mean at home. Guest, Armin Mahmoudian, research fellow at the Global and National Security. So high school and college, 2103. Fans may think they know Taylor Swift all too well, but now there's a USF class teaching critical analysis of her works. The instructors, all Swifties, started it to get students excited about literature. Is today's pop icon tomorrow's Jane Austen or Lord Byron? Guest, Jessica Cook, USF English literature professor. Art that rises through concrete, 36:09. In this 2025 interview for Black History Month, Studio at 620 co-founder Bob Devin Jones explains why art is more than protest, it's joy, refuge, and resistance, and why creativity should be consumed daily. More than a month, a mission. 40:32. Speaking with WSF in 2023, middle school teacher Lard Davis said Black history belongs in daily classroom conversations, not just February, reminding students that kings, queens, and innovators shaped the world long before bondage in America. Economic Empowerment Day, 43:33. Candy Lowe started the Tampa Black Business Bus Tour 20 years ago as a way to support her tea shop and other businesses in Tampa. She said the tour not only exposes the participants to places they might not know about, but it also encourages them to spend money at each one. Give me a ring. Kayla Nicole's alleged demand to Travis Kelce sparks concern as he now gears up to marry Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce and his ex-girlfriend, Kayla Nicole, were pretty public about their relationship before the two ended things, a year before he met and fell in love with Taylor Swift. Though it has been close to 4 years since the Kansas City Chiefs star player and Kayla Nicole ended things, the social media influencer continues to talk about him in interviews. Amid this, a clip of Kayla Nicole asking for a ring from Travis Kelce has sparked concern. Kayla Nicole might have asked Travis Kelce for a ring before he fell in love with Taylor Swift. A few hours ago, an undated clip of Travis Kelce and Kayla Nicole from when they were dating has sparked panic. In the clip, Travis Kelce was talking to fans while Kayla Nicole could be heard yelling, "MVP and give me a ring." Interestingly, Travis Kelce could be seen ignoring what Kayla Nicole was talking about as he continued to smile at the camera. While it is not confirmed what the context of the clip is, it has sparked concern among fans about Travis Kelce. A fan by the username @TwinklingSlights wrote, "He looks absolutely miserable. She is insufferable and forced him to suffer." While another fan by the username @FlipFlopsInFeb wrote, "She loved the lifestyle that his money and fame provided, not him." A third fan by the username @MarlonGoriak posted, "She really wanted him to marry her, but honestly you could see that she wasn't the one." While another fan by the username @N1TateFender wrote, "Give me a ring. I see why she's so pissed at Tavies." At this point in time, neither Taylor Swift nor Travis Kelce has responded to the speculations about the clip as they continue to be private about their lives. Kayla Nicole mentioned Travis Kelce just days ahead of his wedding to Taylor Swift. For the unversed, just a few days back, Kayla Nicole opened up about her last relationship without mentioning Travis Kelce's name. When asked what ended her last relationship, Kayla Nicole called him the right person and blamed it on wrong timing. Considering how Kayla Nicole has not been publicly linked to anyone else apart from Travis Kelce in the past, fans have quickly related it to him. This is the second time Kayla Nicole has dragged in Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce into the mess in this month. The first one being her appearance on the sleeper commercial for Super Bowl 60, where she took a controversial dig at Taylor Swift. Despite the trolling Kayla Nicole has faced, she has stayed away from commenting on it. Taylor Swift ties Rihanna with 14th U.S. #1 single. Taylor Swift has added another milestone to her record-setting career. Opalite climbs to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, marking her 14th leader on the tally and further cementing her dominance in the modern pop era. With the achievement, Swift ties Rihanna as the female artist with the most Hot 100 #1 hits in the 21st century. Both now hold 14 chart toppers. In the all-time ranking, Swift moves into a tie for third place overall, trailing only the Beatles, 20, and Mariah Carey, 19, since the chart's inception in 1958. Opalite also extends Swift's remarkable pace this decade. It becomes her 9th #1 since 2020, the most of any artist in the 2020s so far. The track serves as the second Hot 100 leader from her 2025 album, The Life of a Showgirl, released via Republic Records. Its predecessor, The Fate of Ophelia, dominated the chart for 10 consecutive weeks beginning in October, the longest-running #1 of Swift's career. With 2 chart toppers from the same project, The Life of a Showgirl becomes just her second album to generate multiple Hot 100 leaders. The first was 1989, which produced Shake It Off, Blank Space, and Bad Blood featuring Kendrick Lamar during 2014-15. Taylor Swift's Opalite shines as her 14th Billboard Hot 100 #1. The superstar ties Rihanna for the third most leaders, after only the Beatles and Mariah Carey. The sky's the limit for Taylor Swift's Opalite, which bounced 7 spots to become her 14th #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Swift ties Rihanna for the third most Hot 100 #1s, after only the Beatles, 20, and Mariah Carey, 19, dating to the chart start. Opalite is Swift's 9th #1 since 2020, extending her mark for the most this decade. Meanwhile, Opalite is the second Hot 100 leader from Swift's 2025 album The Life of a Showgirl, after the fate of Ophelia ruled for a personal best 10 weeks beginning in October. The set, on Republic Records, becomes her second to generate multiple leaders after 1989, Shake It Off, Blank Space, and Bad Blood, featuring Kendrick Lamar, in 2014-15. Opalite tops the Hot 100 after initially peaking at #2 upon its October debut, sparked by a surge of physical sales that shipped to consumers and new remixes released during the tracking week. Earlier in February, its official video. Elsewhere, Bruno Mars' former Hot 100 #1, I Just Might, at #6, rises to the top of the radio songs chart. Check out the full rundown of this week's Hot 100 Top 10 below. The Hot 100 blends all genre US streaming, official audio and official video, radio airplay and sales data, the latter most metric reflecting purchases of physical singles and digital tracks from full-service digital music retailers. Digital singles sales from direct-to-consumer D2C sites are excluded from chart calculations. All charts, dated February 28, 2026, will update on Billboard.com tomorrow, February 24th. For all chart news, you can follow at Billboard and at Billboard Charts on both X, formerly known as Twitter and Instagram. Plus, for all chart rules and explanations, click here. Luminate, the independent data provider to the Billboard charts, completes a thorough review of all data submissions used in compiling the weekly chart rankings. Luminate reviews and authenticates data. In partnership with Billboard, data deemed suspicious or unverifiable is removed using established criteria before final chart calculations are made and published.